average practical class 11th on Excel sheet. So here we are having 15 students of different sections of a class, and these are their marks, and there are in total 6 examinations, and we have to find the average of these students using Excel sheet. So let us study this one by one. Some examples will take. Suppose we want to find the average of all the examinations of say Rama. So Rama is here. What we'll do is we'll just, you have to write here average, and here also you can write average, and then click on this box. So this box we have clicked, and then simply write here equal to, and write average, maybe small or capital, it doesn't make at all. So average you'll write, and then you write here the curved bracket open from this side, and after that what we have to do is the first column will go, and in that, in the first column we can see that where marks are written, in that we'll drag and take in consideration all the marks of Rama. So from here we'll drag like this. You have to keep the mouse intact and then drag it until 78 will reach, and after that just you can click it here. Here you can see that whatever we write here, that will be written here also. Just click it here, and then just what you have to do is close the bracket. So close it, and then just press enter. So these are the average marks of Rama. Next what you have to do is just again enter it here, and then you can see that one small here you can see that small box is there, rectangle small box. On that you put the plus sign and then drag it. So once you drag it, you will see that in the Excel sheet is following the same pattern. So it will find the averages of all Rama, Raghav, Shyam, Govind, Kesav, and all the students. And here we are getting the average of all the 6 exams by each of the student. Now suppose we need to find the average examination wise. In exam 1, what is the average of the students' marks? In examination 2, what is the average of the student marks? Same way, what we'll do is now just we'll because we want the average of examination 1 of all students. So just what we have to do is put the cursor here, and then the same thing we'll write here, equal to average, and then curve bracket, open curve bracket, and then just put the cursor here on the first enter 56, and because we are considering only examination 1, so from there we'll drag it till the end of all the marks of examination 1, so that is 26, and then whatever, as I told you, whatever we are writing here, that will be written here also, automatically printed here. So what you have to do is just close the curve bracket, so, and then press enter. Once we put the enter, you can see that the number 57 is here. Then again this green box should be the number should be inside the green box, so just we'll put it here, and then from here you have to drag this you can see that a small green mark is there. Drag it, and once you drag it here till examination 6, and you can see that automatically it's giving us the average of the examination 1 marks, similarly examination 2 marks. So this is how we can get the averages of the students wise or examination wise. Also suppose here we have in advance I have written some of the targets which we have to achieve. Suppose we need to find the average marks of all students. So just click it here, because we'll be getting the average in this box. So write here equal to, then what you have to write is average, then that curve bracket open one, and from here, because what is our target now, see here we want the average of all the examinations, so we'll take all the data into consideration. So from 56 we'll drag this until the end, that is till 90, and remember that these numbers at the last row, they are of the average marks, and here also these are average marks, so that will not consider with only our data. Our data is from examination 1 to examination 6, and just click it here, and then close the bracket with the curve bracket, and then press enter. These are the average marks of all students. Next we'll find average marks of past students. For that we require another function that is known as average if. So what we'll do is just write here equal to, first thing, always whenever we do any work in this to find average, we'll be writing equal to, and then write here average, and then you can see that there are different functions like average a, average ifs, then day average. So this average is when it's very simply we have to find the average of given data without any conditions, and average if when there is one condition applied we will be using average if, and if there are more than one condition to be applied we will be using the function average ifs. So right now we require only one condition, that is the child has to pass, that is the child has to get how much marks. We are assuming here that each test is of 100 marks, and so the child will require how much marks to pass? 33 marks. So since there is only one condition that the child has to get 33 marks, we will be using the function average if. So we'll write here average if, and then this curved bracket should be there. So same thing will be coming here, just click on that one, and our requirement will be coming here. So we'll just write here. First thing we note here is range criteria. That means what is the range of the criteria. So what is our criteria? Our criteria is the child should pass. So first of all what we'll write is the range. So because we are taking the all these examinations into account, so this will be our range from 56 to 90. So just click on 56 and then drag it till 90, and then again put here enter mark, and next thing what we'll do is put comma. Next we'll set is criteria. What is our criteria? The criteria is that the child should get either 33 marks or more than that, and whenever we are writing any statement we have to write in inverted commas. So we'll write that, so this inverted commas from the beginning is the to the left, and then we'll write the condition. What is the condition? That the child should get 33 marks or more. So greater than equal to 33, then closing the inverted commas, and then put comma. Next what is required here is average range. So what is the we want to find the average of all these students, that is what is the range of the average which we want to find. So because we have to take all the students into account, that is from examination 1 to examination 6, all the entries. So just we'll write the same thing, just write here C2 as 16, that is what you can write, or you can just put the cursor here at 56 and then drag it till 90. So you'll get that range of the average which we require, and then close it by the curved bracket, and then just press enter. So this is what is the average marks of pass students, that's 20.6. Now let us try it again for average marks of fail students. So same way what we'll do is first write and equal to. Every time you have to write equal to, otherwise the function will not work. Then write average if. So once we have written average if, just curved bracket, and then you have not to worry because everything is given here what is to be done. Just click on this average if, and then inside the curved bracket, and then you see that what is first thing is that range or criteria, range of criteria. This simply means that range and criteria means what is the range of the criteria. What is our criteria? Criteria we have to write second. First we have to write the range. So what is the range? So since we are taking what is our statement? Average marks of fail students. That means we have to take all students into account, and then in that we'll take only those students marks who are scoring less than 33 marks. So our range starts from 56 to 90. So just after that, once we have selected that, what we'll do is again see here, put your cursor at 56 and then drag it till 90. So all the entries will be coming here, and then next thing what we have to do is we'll be setting the criteria. So for that put comma after this, and then criteria. What is our criteria? That the child should get less than 33 marks. So what we can do is putting inverted commas, this inverted comma, then less than 33, and then closing the inverted comma. So when a child is getting less than 33 marks, the child is not able to pass, and then just comma again, and the range of the average. So all these marks we have to take into account. So we'll just put our cursor on 56 and drag it till 90. So and then put enter mark, and then close the bracket, and then just press enter again. So this is the answer, 19.2 2, 2, 2, 2, and so on. So this is how we can find the average marks of failed students or average marks of passed students. So whenever single conditions to be applied, we have to use the function average if. We can even go in detail and find the average. For example, suppose we require to find the average of students of section B in say in one particular exam, say examination number 5. So let us write here B, and now our aim is to find the average of examination number 5. So put here equal to in the box, in the green box, then we'll be writing here average and if, then curve bracket, and then just click it here, and we can see that whatever is required, that is displayed here, range of the criteria and then average range. So what is our criteria? The criteria is that the student should be from section B. So, and what is the range? So this all is our range, because we have to select, we will have to go in the column of section. So just what we will do is here just click inside the curve bracket and then click on A and then drag it, and then on dragging it you will have to take the whole all the sections till 102, because even 102 is a section, 101 is a section, B is a section. And then what we will do is after that press enter, and once you press enter you can see that the dotted lines have disappeared. Then put here comma. Next thing is that so now we'll set the criteria. What is the criteria? The criteria is that the child should be from, or the student should be from section B. So where is section B? Here we have, just click on that one. Here are so many, this is section B, this is section B. So we have written here separately section B. So next one is put here comma, and then next thing is the average of the range. So we want to find the average of examination number 5. So we'll click on the first and the 72, drag it, and you can see that all dotted lines are there, and till where? Till 70. So all the numbers of all the marks of examination number 5 we have taken into account. Next thing is just we'll close that, the curve bracket, and then press enter, and you can see that these are the average of examination number 5 of the students of section B. And this is a live chart in the sense that suppose instead of B I change it to any other section. Suppose I write here 101, and you can see that the data has changed. That is, this gives now the average of the students of section 101, and that is 54.5. Let us try another one. Suppose I want the average of say students of 103. So just write here 103, and you can see that what is the average? 95.66667. And now let us go in some more detail. So we'll be finding the pass average of say students of examination number 5. This is what we applied here, was simply we have found the average of all the students of any one particular section in the whole examination number 5. So we have not taken into anything other more criteria into account. But when we take more things into account, what we'll use? We'll use the average ifs function. So let us start doing here. Suppose we want to find the average of students of section B. So let us write here section B who have passed in examination number 5. That is, they have scored either 33 marks or more. So here we can see that we are having more than one condition. What is the first condition? First condition that from all these sections the child should be from section B, and second thing is that in examination number 5, because we are working only in examination number 5, in that the child should be getting 33 or more marks. So there are more than one condition, and therefore we will be using the function of average ifs. So let's start doing it. Just click here and we'll write equal to. First thing is that we have to write always equal to, and then we'll write average, because this average will not work. We'll write average if, that also will not work because we are having more than one condition. So average ifs, then the curve bracket will be coming here, and whatever is required that will be displayed here. So what is that? First thing is that average range, that is the range of the average. So we want to find the average of students of in examination number 5 of section B, but from examination number 5. So this whole will be our range till 70, starting from 72 to 70. Just click on 72 and then drag it till 70. Then put here comma. Next thing is that whatever is required that will be displayed here. Range of the criteria. What is that? What is our criteria? Criteria is that the child should be from section B. So range of the, because section B we can select only from this section category. So what we'll do is just select all this, drag from A till 102. Why 101, 102 and 103? All this because they are also sections. And then we'll be putting here comma. Once we put comma, this the dotted lines over the this boundary of the rectangle, they have disappeared and we have got a bold line. So next one, what we'll do is go again back in this details. So what we are having criteria. Yes, what is the criteria? Criteria is that the student should be from section B. So we have written B here and B here also, but because there are so many B's here, we have written B here. And also, what is the one more benefit that if you write B here, we can do the change. Suppose we write here C, then this data will be changed. But if we write B from here, then it will be difficult for us, then it will be fixed one. So what we have done is O19 is that. Then again, what we'll do is press enter, and this the dotted lines have disappeared, then put comma. And next thing is that we'll now read the details here. So first three entries we have filled up, that is average range, then criteria range and criteria 1. Now what is the range of the criteria range 2 and criteria 2? What is criteria 2? Criteria 2 is that the child should be getting 33 or more marks. Is criteria 2. And what is the range of that? Because the student has to be taken from this examination 5 column only, that is we have to select any of these all these tests we have to, these students are there, and from that we have to select only those students who have got 33 or more marks. So this whole will be the range. So just drag it here, and then what we will do is, so this is our criteria range 2. And what is the criteria 2? Criteria 2 is that the child should be getting, here I think this is wrong because we have taken the G14. It should be, because we are not taking 96 and 17 account. So just what we'll do is, so you should be careful about this one. So from 72, just click on 72 and drag it till 70. So now it's correct. So press enter mark and then put comma, and after that what we have done is here we are in this column, criteria of range 2 is complete. Then criteria 2, what is criteria 2? That the child should be getting either 33 marks or more, that we'll write here. So for that, whenever we are writing in statement, we have to use inverted commas. So this inverted commas, and in that we'll write the condition, that is greater than equal to 33, and then this all is complete. Let us see it again. Average range, that is entered, we have criteria of range 1, that is section, and then criteria, what is the criteria? The child should be from section B, that is also complete. Then criteria of range 2. So what is actually we want to find those students who have got 33 marks or more, and where do they belong? They belong in this column. So that is what we have written here, and the criteria 2 we have written. So all is complete. Just close the bracket and then press enter. So this is what we are getting, pass average of examination 5. That is all the students of section B who have passed their what is that average? Average is 79.33 and so on. Now one thing more, this a live chart. Live chart in the sense that suppose I change the section B to say any other section, say 101. Let us do that, 101. You can see that. So this is giving the average of the students of section 101 who have passed in examination number 5. Same way, let us do it again, changing this. Suppose we write here say 102. Press enter. You can see that again the pass average of the students have changed. Now in this Excel sheet we can see that the average marks of all students 62.24 if you round it off to 2 decimals, and the average marks of past students 20.6. But this is not possible. Why? Because when we take the average marks of all students, even the students who have failed, they are included in that. So naturally the average marks of past students should have been more than that of the average marks of all students. So there is some error in this. Let us check it out. So we'll click on 66.24 and we are getting the command here. That is what we have given. So average, and we are taking the data in account from 56 till 90. So there is no error in that. We have put all the this curved bracket, we have put it up. So even the average function is required because it's simple one. So everything is correct here. Now next, let us go for average marks of past students. So clicking on 20.6, we will get the command which we have given, and that is average if C2 S16 less than or equal to 30. So here we are getting less than or equal to. What is the criteria? If you click, just let's click here. we have used average. If why? Because conditions to be applied, that is child should get 33 or more marks. But what is the criteria which you have written here? Less than or equal to. So let us rectify it. So in place of less than, we'll write there greater than or equal to. Why? Because a child should get 33 marks or more than that. And now we'll just press enter. And now what we are getting is 71.47, rounding it up till 2 decimals. And that is more than the average marks of all students. And also let's click once more. So we can see that average, if function is there, then we have put this curve bracket C to S16. Just let us click on that. Is a range, criteria, average range. So range we have taken from 56 to 90, criteria that is greater than or equal to 33, and then the range of the average that is to be obtained. So everything is correct here. Also we have closed the bracket. So let's press enter again, and what we are getting 71.47, rounding it off till 2 decimals. So with this our practical is complete.